Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It's February 27th, 2024, and last week, if you tuned into my received mail video on Fridays, you will have noticed that I received two envelopes from our friend Stephen in Australia. These were the two envelopes. One has a nice souvenir sheet of the extinct mammals on it. It's very sad to see, but beautiful stamps to represent, and there's a couple extra stamps there at the bottom. Inside this envelope, there were a couple postcards and then a couple packs of stamps, one from New Zealand and one from Australia. So that is the first envelope I want to show you, and then we'll get to what was in this envelope with the year of the dragon on it, and we'll get a little bit closer on that. You can see exactly what that's about. So thank you so much for finding me. If this is your first time, make sure you subscribe, you like, you leave positive comments, you share with your friends, and also make sure the notification bell's on so you don't miss any videos or live streams that should happen. All right, let's get to those stamps. I'm going to start with the New Zealand ones first. You can see that he's done a few of them in nice sets. A nice floral set there. It carries on down here. There's the larger denominations. There's an interesting early version of an automobile. Beautiful stamps. Love the color, especially the purple one there. Nice New Zealand stamp. Had an uncle and an aunt that were living in New Zealand for a number of years in Auckland, and I was very fortunate enough on my honeymoon to go to New Zealand and Australia. So very fond memories of trips there. Beautiful stamps. One day I'd like to get back to New Zealand again, especially to get to the South Island. And we discovered a lot on the North Island, but never made it to the South Island. And also maybe to take in some of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit areas would be very nice. Love these round kiwi stamps. And the birds of New Zealand, beautiful. I know a number of you who love watching or seeing bird stamps. It carries on a bit onto the next page. There we go. So I put them that way and get them all together. All right, here's part two, the Australian stamps that he sent in the envelope. Also a variety of themes, including an Olympic one there. Some nice botanical gardens. Some classic cars as well. These remind me of the classic car stamps that came out for the United States not too long ago. Some television program stamps. Mixed with automotive. And Queen Elizabeth II. Beautiful scenery. Australia is a diverse country with lots of beautiful scenery. So that was page one. But on the back, we have some space stamps, some cats and dogs, some more fairy tale images of a circus, some Christmas stamps. Not too long ago, I got this rotary stamp too. Found it in the 10-cent books at the stamp fair. I used to be a Rotarian many years ago. It was a great variety of collections and years when these stamps came out. The floral series. this page. Birds of Australia. Some butterflies. Some koalas. When you think of Australia, you think of the koala bear. Which is, I guess, not really a bear, but we call it a koala bear for some reason. And voila, those were the stamps from Australia. All right, Stephen, so if envelope number 1 wasn't magical enough and generous enough with all the stamps that you sent an envelope number 2. Now, I had mentioned that it would be interesting to see what year of the dragon stamps came out around the world. Usually we do put a year of the Chinese calendar stamp out here in Canada. We didn't put one out this year for whatever reason. So maybe they're just taking a break from it, where we've probably gone through all the Zodiac ones in the past. But let's see what Australia has. So first of all, let's zoom in on this big souvenir sheet with the gold dragon there. You can see how it reflects. And then in it, he's got all 3 of the value stamps that came out for Year of the Dragon. And then he sent this. A Christmas Island Lunar New Year, Year of the Rabbit souvenir sheet. So last year's Christmas Island stamps. And he sent individually each one of those Christmas Island Year of the Dragon ones that he had on the souvenir sheet on the front. So very mint. And then on top of that, he sent these mint stamps that are basically a vintage throwback of some of the products that have come out. I really like this idea. I could see Canada having one with craft dinner on it, or a Tim Hortons coffee, or with old packaging. But beautiful mint stamps, very generous, and it's really nice to be able to see the Year of the Rabbit now having the Year of the Dragon. So 2023 and 2024 stamps. So Stephen, a big thank you for both of these surprise envelopes that came. It's always nice, one, getting comments from you. You participate in live streams, even though it's early in the morning for you. You seem to stay up and be an active participant. You've also been very good at letting me know if there are details in stamps that maybe I've been showing that you have more information on, doing some translation things too because of all the languages that you speak, and generally just being a good friend to the channel and to myself. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing the stamps from Australia and New Zealand, and especially the ones celebrating the Chinese New Year as well. I know I certainly have, and they will fit in nicely into the collection. So thank you so much for that. Well, on top of that, what's happening the rest of this week? If you're watching, there will be a post-crossing video will be coming up, some outgoing post-crossing cards that I'm going to show you. That'll be coming up. Friday, of course, I'll show you all the incoming mail once again that has arrived here. And then Saturday is my question and answer live streams that usually happen around 12 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, but I will confirm it on Friday. And I usually put out a reminder on the YouTube channel to let you know when that video is coming out or that live stream will be happening. All right, you guys, have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?